Get your protective gear ready along with your catcher's mitt because we got a new NX rumor that's coming in hot. So without further delay, let's mash some buttons.
Tiger uppercut!
In a recent video, I told you about some recent rumors from Geno, and I warned you to take it with a grain of salt because sometimes he has been wrong and sometimes he has been right. And I want to preface this with the same warning that this is just a rumor and I don't know how much validity it has, so you want to keep that in mind. The focus of this rumor is on Activision's early plans for the Nintendo NX, and it sounds pretty awesome. At launch, Activision plans on bringing Skylanders to the NX, so whatever. But they also want to bring Call of Duty Bloodlines in the fall of 2016, which would likely be at launch or in the launch window. That's pretty big news if that's true, because for the past number of years, the Wii U has not received Call of Duty games, but I still think that if that happens, that doesn't necessarily mean that the NX is just going to be this third-party console that gets all the third-party games, because many times in the past, Nintendo machines have received Call of Duties. It's one of the most iconic, best-selling third-party games, so it's the one that's probably most likely to get a return on its investment for when you spend the money to port the game. So if the NX gets Call of Duty, and that's a profitable game, it doesn't mean that the vast majority of other third-party games would necessarily be profitable. Now here's where things get very, very interesting. Geno says that Activision is also being given hard bargains by Nintendo to have beta access to Beyond Destiny, the sequel to Destiny, which is planned to launch holiday 2017. And Activision is also interested in bringing a complete version of the original Destiny to the NX in early 2017. Now, I'm a huge fan of Destiny. I have played a crap ton of Destiny. It's a very addicting game, and eventually it does start to feel a little bit like a waste of time. But who's complaining if you had fun for 250 hours before you came to that conclusion? I would be very excited to waste that time once more on an X, because it's just such an amazing game, and it does have its flaws, but it's a really good game for anyone that wants to connect with your friends and play a game online. The fact that this game is going to be potentially coming to NX tells me that Nintendo is going to have a lot of the online features that gamers have come to expect, because this game just wouldn't work on the Wii U. They could release it on the Wii U, but for that type of game, it's not going to be a wonderful experience, because you need to have things like party chat, and you need to be able to quickly send your friends messages and easily connect to your friends online, because the game pretty much relies on that. If this is true, it bodes extremely well for the NX in terms of the online features that the system will have. One of the other things he noted was that one of the main reasons why Activision is interested in Destiny is because you can play local and online multiplayer between units at the same time. This is a guy that had leaked out a few days ago that the NX was basically going to be a handheld system that wirelessly brings the game to your television. I don't know if you've played Destiny or not, but if you could have 6 friends together in the same room, communicating really well with each other and doing raids would be amazing. So if there's any truth to this, it seems like at least Activision is really excited for where Nintendo wants to go. Part of the reason why they're excited about the NX is there's going to be a mainline Pokemon game that will guarantee the NX has a big user base, releasing around the same time as Beyond Destiny, which I think would be really cool. I mean, that's one of the things that really excites me about the NX. If rumors are true and they're going for kind of like a unified operating system and unified APIs where almost all, if not all, of the first-party games are on both platforms, Nintendo's going to build up a big install base of gamers. They do it every time. If you basically could take the install base of the 3DS and the Wii U and put them together, almost every third party would be on there because you have a very big install base of gamers. So this is all really exciting, but I don't know if it's true or not. If this rumor is true, I think that the NX has a very good chance of being a very competitive console. This has been Colin Unger, reminding you to keep your thumbs glued to YXBA. And always remember to select Start. If you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe.